My name is Kim McElroy from Spirit of Horse Gallery. I'd like to tell you more about my painting, Horses of the Four Seasons. This piece is a print, actually, of the original painting, which was a commissioned work created for a man who was a poet and a horse lover. And he gave me the parameters for this composition, which was merely to paint the horses I chose. Even though he was a horse owner, he didn't need to have portraits of his horses. But he wanted horses that I had known and loved, and also the four seasons. And from that simple directive, I proceeded. However, it turned into a very complex piece. How to convey the four seasons and how to weave in four horses in a painting of this size. So what I did was I combined the four seasons in a tree, because I realized that the tree is what really shows us the seasons as much as anything. So this is a tree of many species, and each aspect has its season, and each horse is in its season in balance with the tree. There's two mares and two stallions. These are the two mares and these are the two stallions. And I had found photographs that I had taken of these horses over the years, sometimes from their portraits that I had done. And it's a piece that's very close to my heart, because I love that I got to use my favorite horses in this painting, as well as them being a dynamic work of art that everyone can enjoy. There's also an owl in this painting, as well as the symbol which is called an Awen. It's a druidic symbol that means poetic inspiration. Actually, the poet didn't know. He knew that there was the symbol Awen, and he asked me to put it in the painting, but he didn't realize that it meant poetic inspiration. So that was a beautiful synchronicity. It's special to me because it weaves all these elements, like the horses as part of nature. Most of my work is layers of horses in illusionary ways with parts of nature like waves, or other beings like eagles or lions, where the horse and the lion are one. This series with the horses of the four elements is more about the seasons and nature. And it's almost as if the horses are looking at each other and in balance, all looking inward to the composition. It's actually one of the most difficult pieces I've ever done, probably the most difficult, because I work in pastel. Pastel is a medium that comes in sticks of chalk. It's not really chalk, but it's pastel dry medium. You can see how blunt this is. It can only get so sharp. So to do little tiny details, little tiny flower petals, little tiny leaves, and create a crisp enough edge to make it look dynamic and with the realism that I love to create, it was very challenging. But I'm very proud of it, because it was such a long and laborious process. I took more time creating this piece than most of my other work. But I know people love this piece because it has so much meaning, and it encompasses all the seasons and our love of horses into one beautiful piece. And no matter what season you're in, you love horses, just like I do. Thanks so much for joining me. I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can find my artwork on my website at shop.spiritofhorse.com, and my Instagram account is Spirit of Horse, and my Facebook page is Spirit of Horse Gallery. I look forward to connecting with you.